Texas law requires public officials to disclose substantial conflicts of interest. And so today, Councilman Prescott, I'm calling on you to do one of two things and apologize to the citizens of Amarillo for your failure to disclose and recuse yourself from those proceedings, or resign your office.
Under Chapter 171 of the Texas Local Government Code, a conflict of interest exists. I could have made a statement at the October meeting. Absolutely, I could have. But it was not necessary. There are no legal requirements to disclose or recuse.
A bullshit, a bullshit, a bullshit.
The empty podium will be Mike Ford.
See if I can find the taller one. Mayor, council members, on behalf of nearly 4,000 members of the Panhandle Taxpayers for Transparency, I rise to address what may be one of the most serious undisclosed conflicts of interest in recent Amarillo history. Public records show Talon LPE performed 60 environmental soil borings for FERMI immediately before this council approved the FERMI water agreement. At the same time, the city publicly identified Councilmember David Prescott as Talon LPE's founder, president, and CEO. Yet despite that direct business relationship between Talon LPE and FERMI, there was no public disclosure, no recusal, no abstention by Councilmember Prescott during the October 14 and 28 proceedings. Texas law requires public officials to disclose substantial conflicts of interest and abstain from belated deliberations and votes. Amarillo's own code of ethics likewise prohibits council members from participating in matters where their private business interests intersect with their public duties. And let us be clear, these soil borings, they were not random holes in the ground. They were early stage engineering and environmental characterization supporting the largest industrial project ever proposed in the Texas Panhandle. Now, there's nothing wrong with a council member operating a successful business. But when private business interests intersect with public office, the law requires transparency. Disclosure and recusal exist to protect public trust. What makes this matter even more troubling is that Councilmember Prescott did not simply remain silent. He actively promoted the FERMI project from the dais while criticizing Councilmember Simpson's concern for additional time to study the agreement and its implications for Amarillo's water future. But this issue extends beyond Councilmember Prescott. The public issue also deserves answers from Mayor Stanley and the council. Amarillo's governance and ends policies makes clear that the city manager works for the council collectively, not for the mayor acting alone. Yet the mayor directed city staff to work with FERMI on this agreement without the knowledge or consent of the council and before public even knew anything was taking place. That process deprived both this council and the citizens of Amarillo of the transparent and informed governance required by the charter and the city's own policy. And I finally must say this to Councilmember Reed, Tips, and Simpson: silence in the face of unlawful and unethical conduct is not neutrality. Public office carries an affirmative duty to defend the integrity of this institution when it is threatened. The citizens of Amarillo deserve answers. They deserve transparency, and they deserve accountability. The citizens, so today, Councilman Prescott, I'm calling on you to do one of two things. Either publicly explain and apologize to the citizens of Amarillo for your failure to disclose and recuse yourself from those proceedings, or resign your office.
Mayor, that concludes all of the individuals that signed up today.
Council, this will be your opportunity if you'd like to give any remarks.
I'd like to make a statement of fact to Mr. Ford. Let me walk you through exactly what Talon's involvement was with the FERMI America project in 2025.
So let me ask, so Mr. Ford, I know you're walking forward. It's not an opportunity for the mic to be turned back on? So he's just making a statement.
To me, he said.
I would just welcome you back to your chair, please.
He just said he's addressing me.
Well, let me correct that. He's addressing his remarks here today in this forum. So no direct remark.
His mouth, Mr. Mayor. He said he's addressing me.
Yeah, no.
And I have an opportunity to respond.
No, sir. Actually, what he said specifically was he was going to address the remarks that you stated.
It's on videotape. I guess we can watch it later to see exactly what he said.
I'd like to make a statement of fact to Mr. Ford.
If you don't mind to go back to your chair, please, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
This is really nice, Cole. This is really impressive.
Thank you, sir. Please sit.
This is the type of gaslighting.
Would you like to continue?
That gives you the impression
I would.
Okay.
I would like to continue. Thank you, Mayor. Let me walk you. Let me walk you through exactly what Talon LP's involvement was with the FERMI America project in 2025. Talon LP was engaged to perform environmental investigation as a drilling subcontractor by Terracon Consultants. Our scope was narrow and technical. Advance environmental soil borings on private land outside Amarillo city limits. These borings to 10 feet and a few exceptions to 30 feet. We turned over all the soil samples to Terracon for analysis. Talon did not drill wells or perform any groundwater related work. Talon had no direct contractual relationship with FERMI America. Talon did not drill wells or perform any groundwater related work. This subcontracting work was completed in late summer and early fall of 2025. FERMI's project was not formally presented to the City Council until October 14, 2025, and the Council's vote on water rights did not occur until October 28, 2025, after my company's work had already concluded. The City's letter of intent was issued June 27th by City Administration. The non-binding MOU was signed September 25th by the City Manager. The Council cast no vote on any of these documents. The City of Amarillo provides water service to thousands of customers, and nothing in Texas statute, city ordinance, or ethical standards under these circumstances prohibits a council member from doing business with an entity that does business with a water consumer of the city, particularly one whose water rate was set by contract at twice, let me say again, twice, the standard commercial rate, a structure that benefits the city, not FERMI America. Under Chapter 171 of the Texas Local Government Code, a conflict of interest exists when a council member has a substantial interest in a business entity and a council action would produce a specific economic effect on that interest, distinguishable from the effect on the general public. Talon was not the party contracting with the city. The council's vote was to authorize the city manager to execute a water supply agreement between the City of Amarillo and FERMI America. Neither I nor any member of my family have any stock or financial interest in FERMI America. There are no legal requirements to disclose or recuse. In retrospect, I could have made a statement at the October meeting. Absolutely, I could have, but it was not necessary. End of my comment.
Okay, so thank you. So at this time, we're going to take a 10-minute recess. Mr. Ford, if you'd like to join me in the back chambers, I'd be glad to visit with you one-on-one. 10-minute recess, please. Thank you.
State record shows.
So at this time, we're going to take a 10-minute recess.
That's the state
Mr.
record.
Ford, if you'd like to join me in the back chambers, I'd be glad to visit with you one-on-one.
Really?
10-minute recess, thank you. Mr. Ford, please come back to the back chambers.
Really?
Forward. Madison, if you back, please, and you can live stream it.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on back. Well, how you come with me?
I was going to say this. Somebody's in
Dude.